Holy shit, this is getting serious, but here's the good news. If you've been paying attention, you've been studying the things that I've told you to study, you're about to see the greatest opportunities that you've ever seen in your living history. We are currently in the greatest wealth transfer in our living history. And I've been trying to share with people on a daily basis that the Strait of Hormuz being closed is much bigger than we think. It's open. It's not. It's open. It's not. But we got our first canary in the coal mine, our big signal yesterday. Turkey dumped almost all of its U.S. treasuries to defend its dollar. Why? Because of soaring energy cost. In America, inflation is sticky and going up. The 30-year bond just hit 5% and it's going up. So why is this important for you, and how do you prepare for this and position yourself? My opinion is taking us into the new system. So with Turkey's economy collapsing, they dumped all their U.S. treasuries to try to balance out their dollar. The 30-year bond going up, which causes massive pressure on the credit markets. It affects auto loans, mortgages, credit cards, and the private credit markets. And here's the next one that I told you is the first canary in the coal mine is yesterday. The private credit market defaults hit an all-time high. So we warned you guys about the private credit markets. We warned you guys about the Strait of Hormuz being closed and the effect on the economy. Now, hey, you can keep believing in fairy tales and promises, and you think there's a flip of a switch going to happen before July 4th, 2026, or you can be rooted in reality and numbers, because a freight train can't stop on a dime. And here's another reality. If you study, go get the book, Ray Dalio's Changing World Order. Study it, study it, study it. If you're the head of household, you should be studying this book over and over and over again. You'll see why I'm so calm and why I'm so stoic and why I prepared myself this way. Is there's a rise and falls of superpowers. We're in 16, 17, and 18. Here's an interesting fact. China's middle class is going up and our middle class is collapsing down. That is one clear sign. And I'm not talking the US dollar is still the strongest currency by a long shot. It's not going to collapse. You don't need to go run the banks. That's not what we're saying. Think of a transition, preparation. But what you're going to do is you're going to sit on your hands and you're going to do nothing. And you're going to wait for the next president to promise something, the next president to promise something. Next thing you know, you're going to see the biggest shift in history. And it's going to affect generations to come because there's one generational shifter. So here's how we're navigating the high debt, the high interest rates, which is causing a crack in the system, which is going to cause a crack in the markets, straits being closed down and causing inflation. So what we are is the middle ground. Money is completely neutral. It's not left. It's not right. 1% billionaires aren't like, are you a Democrat? Are you a Republican? They're like, are you rich? Me too. We fight against each other. They work together to stay the 1%. Oh, ironic, isn't it? Why? We're the product. There's no money in the system. There's debt. So they're also walking a delicate tightrope right now too, because their product is